All right, welcome to this next assignment, Unit 3, 2.6. And what we have here is, I've done this a little bit differently, of course. I've got some images for books on secret societies. And then down here, you got crowd control type books. Again, 3 more images, which if I run, this is what we see. So again, we got Tragedy and Hope, Anthony Sutton's Wall Street Trilogy, and America's Secret Establishment, and then down below that, the Creature from Jekyll Island looks like. In any case, yeah, further down here we got the controlling crowds. There we go. We got propaganda, the crowd, and psychology of totalitarianism, followed by public opinion. So these are pretty good books, and again, it doesn't really matter that you're using books or whatever it is on the assignments. The point here is that can we use the style sheet up here in the metadata for the head in order to change some of the characteristics of these images, okay? And you can see just by looking at this, these images are quite large, and so what we're going to end up doing is forcing these to be a specific size. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and of course we're dealing with the IMG tag, open fancy brackets, and then close fancy brackets. I got to put those in myself. And that gets us started. So it's now ready for us to give the image tag or image tags a specific characteristic, such as a width. A width, let's say that is 70 pixels, which is just a randomly chosen number. You'll have to follow along with the assignment in order to get the correct value of pixels right there. But in any case, now that I've got that saved, you can see it forced all of these pictures to now have a width of 70 pixels, and it also correspondingly and proportionally gave all of these a specific height. But in this assignment, they do want us to give it each of these a specific height as well. Again, choose whatever value you want. I'm just going to make these squares by giving this height also 70 pixels. And now if I go ahead and run this, you'll see they turn into squares. So before, this Tragedy and Hope picture was a little bit shorter than the Wall Street Trilogy picture, and now that we forced them all to be the same size, this looks pretty good. And if I remember right, that's all we actually need from this assignment. So that's good enough. Again, the code that we used, let's see if we can make this a little bit bigger. Yep, the only code that we put in here was inside of the style attribute sheet, the cascading style sheet up here at the top. But yeah, it's just the image width and height. And of course, we could do more with it, but I think this is pretty good. So we're going to stop there. Yeah, I know that's a little short, but that's good enough.